Nithyanandam, this is Srinitya Maya Nithyananda and welcome to NTV News from Nithyananda Dhyanapidam Vidadi. It's Friday, September 23rd, 2011. The headlines. In today's Bhagavad Gita satsang, Swamiji continues to unveil the mystery of death.
All these phobias have death fear as the foundation.
Today's legal update. Inauguration of the Satsang Center at Brampton near Toronto. Now for the main news. In today's talk on Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 verse 22, Swamiji continues to unveil the mystery of death. Swamiji comments that our choices throughout our life are based upon avoiding any encounter that might bring death. We do this because we believe that death is a traumatic event. With humor, Swamiji informs us that when we actually experience the process of death, our living spirit passes through it so easily and quickly that we wonder why we were so afraid of it. To the self which exists in immortality, one death, one change of bodies is literally as simple as changing our clothes. If you missed the satsang, you can watch it again on NTV or you can download this clip from our website nithyananda.org.
Do not make any of your decision based on this death fear. See, the problem is when you accept death fear, that forms a base ground, fertile ground for all other weeds to happen. All other weeds are the other fears. Flight phobia. In the internet I saw some 140 phobias are there. All these phobias have death fear as the foundation. Understand these 3-4 statements. If you trust Krishna was in the body, now there is enough of proof Krishna was in the body. And if you trust, he himself taught Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. There is enough of evidences now based on the linguistic researches. The language is Krishna's time language. Then you can't afford to have death fear. It is a sacred secret revealed.
There are many scientific proofs that Krishna is not just a mythological god. In fact, he lived in the sacred city of Dwaraka. During the morning satsang, we were able to watch a TLC documentary, The Mysteries of Modern Asia, The Lost City of Dwaraka, segment chronicling the discovery of what was thought to be the Hindu god Krishna's mythical underwater city Dwaraka, written, produced and directed by Virginia Williams. Best Documentary TV Asia Awards 2002. For anyone interested to watch this interesting documentary, it is available on YouTube. Now for today's legal update. In the complaint filed by Srinitya Atma Prabhananda against Sun Network, Saxena, his assistant Ayyappan, Nakiran Gopal and Kamaraj, Lenin Karupan, his brother Kumar and his co-conspirators Arti Rao and lawyer Sridhar for charges of extortion, criminal intimidation, criminal conspiracy and other sections in connection with the release of the morphed video involving Swamiji. Ayyappan's plea for bail came up for hearing today before Principal Sessions Judge. It got rejected on grounds of serious offence. Ayyappan had earlier applied for bail before the Saidapet Magistrate Court, which had got rejected, which led him to pleading for bail before the next higher court, that is the Principal Sessions Judge. He is charged with serious offences of criminal intimidation and extortion. Accused number 2, Lenin Karupan's plea for anticipatory bail also came up for hearing before the same judge. His counsel requested for more time as the senior counsel failed to appear. The hearing has hence been postponed to 30th of this month. Meanwhile, in the case filed by Ma Ranjita for similar charges, Sun TV COO Hansraj Saksena's anticipatory bail petition came for hearing today before the Session Judge Chennai and has also been adjourned to 30th of this month. In the same case, the anticipatory bail petitions of Nakiran Gopal, Nakiran Kamaraj and lawyer Sridhar fearing arrest came for hearing at the High Court today. The petitions were closed on the grounds that an FIR is still to be registered in this case. Meanwhile, the English daily Bangalore Times today carried an interview with Nithyananda, Kannada movie producer Madan Patel on page 1. A city civil court had stayed the making of film through a detailed and strong order on 20th September, deeming it as an attempt to defame Paramahamsa Nithyananda. The newspaper article was dedicated to Madan Patel's fervent reaction to the court order, but surprisingly carried the title Nithyananda Challenges Satyananda, which was definitely misleading to the people. It is to be noted that since March 2011, Paramahamsa Nithyananda's legal counsel moved only in the court, diligently providing evidences to prove the intended defamation of the movie. As such, there was no challenge of the court in any way. The article purely carried the outburst of Madan Patel upon receiving the stay order. The title, however, was thoroughly misleading by all means. This is a clarification to our viewers pertaining to the article. International news. We are very happy to report that Brampton near Toronto has got a new Nithyananda Satsang Center today. Swamiji blessed the inauguration of the new center during the morning satsang through Naina Diksha as they were connected with us through two-way video conferencing.
In Canada, they are inaugurating the new satsang center in Brampton. My blessings. It will do good to all of you.
And that's all from us for tonight. Before we end our news, let's hear a quote from Swamiji. Enlightenment itself doesn't take time. The trust to radiate that experience takes time. Thank you for joining us and tune in for tomorrow's updates on NTV Nithyananda.